Hey planner friends, I am back with another monthly meal planning session. I am super excited about this. I almost did it live, but this month is going to be a little bit different. Mainly because a lot of our food has already been brought in. We did receive quite a blessing and got a lot of meats and all that kind of stuff. So I am going to be basing our whole month around this so that we are not buying hardly any food and maybe just like snacky food and anything that needs to be replaced. Mainly because, as you have seen, or if you have not seen, both me and my husband are unemployed right now, mainly because I cannot work due to the corona, and his job is no longer available. So we are not working. So we are trying to spend obviously as little as possible, as we just have not received any unemployment or anything like that yet. We're still in the works. So things are gonna get a little tight. But one thing I am going to do a little bit different that I haven't normally done is decorate this, and not really decorate. I want to make sure these stickers are working and see how they're laying on here. These are my monthly sticker kits that come in Erin Condren and in Happy Planner. And I just haven't tested them in a while, and I just want to make sure that, things are all lining up still. I always like to test my kits, and so I figured what better way than, on this. It doesn't matter. I don't use it this much, so things like that, things can get just shifted in designing. And so I just want to make sure that everything is working, like all of these headers for the month and all that kind of stuff. See, like that Tuesday needs to be moved over quite severely. So things like that I just want to make sure are working and that don't need to be tweaked and all that kind of stuff. So this one is quite far over and quite dark on this monthly. So we're going to just wipe that out. Normally I don't decorate these things because this is a very functional task that I do in my planner. I want it to be quick. I want it to be, fast. I don't want to be doing all the hoopla. So most of the time I've been just doing it in pen or pencil and moving forward. That was mainly just the thing that I wanted to do and get those out of the way. So going through this like I have done before, I will show you before. Right here, I've been just using the fitness and wellness planner. Literally, like I said, it's just going through and choosing some dinners, and then I would shop off of this. So instead, this month, I have made a list of things that we have in the freezer, and this time I'm going to shop with the thing, or I'm going to make the list off of the things that we already have in the freezer. I also am going to be planning more breakfast and lunches, since obviously my whole family is home. So I'm not planning like this day we have to have turkey sandwiches, that type of thing. What I am going to do is just make sure that we have like 2 or 3 different things for lunches for the boys each day, or each week, I'm sorry, and breakfast. So that is kind of what I'm going to be doing. That is a little less like strict, obviously, even though this whole thing is not strict by any means. We skip around sometimes. If we don't feel like having burgers that day, we don't have burgers that day. So from here, I am just going to start filling in things. And I will come back on when I feel like I need to stop and explain something. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the comments below. And also definitely check out my other videos. I will link them up here and down in the comments. Okay, so one other thing that I have done is make up this dinner idea page. I forgot to show you. If you haven't seen this, I had a whole video on how I did this. And also, it's been in every other video too. So you can see how I kind of do that. Okay, so our burger meat is going to come in about 10 pounds at this point. So this is what I'm trying to figure out with when we have unthawed it already. So we're going to get tacos out of it for tonight. We will get about 6 to 8 burgers out of it for tomorrow. Then we'll have leftovers of probably the tacos and maybe a few burgers depending on it. Then we will be unthawing chicken for Saturday. I'm not exactly sure what we'll make out of that chicken, but I will figure it out. So give me 1 second on that. Whatever maybe our little heart's desire. So there's that. And then I think I'm going to do this a little bit different on this one. Make sure I'm on the screen. So then we'll have like 2 or 3 pounds left over, maybe somewhere right around in there. And I'm going to make spaghetti with the rest of that meat. So to finish off that meat. Now I think here, since we had a big Saturday breakfast, we'll just be doing whatever, probably like bagels, for that. Lunch, this is where I gotta get, I'm not used to doing lunches and all that kind of stuff for the boys, and sometimes it's just like pick as you go, whatever we have, but I do need to make sure that we have stuff from the grocery store, so I'm trying to figure that part all out. Maybe it will be like SpaghettiOs and all. so there's our month full of dinners. That took a little bit more thinking this time, so that's why I kind of went, I kind of just did a voiceover for that and all that kind of stuff. Because we kind of have to think about what we are unthawing. The food that we did receive is a lot of bulk. So you'll see where I'm like, okay, if we're unthawing hamburger, like here, like for today, we have hamburger unthawed. So it's like a 10-pound bag of it, or a 10-pound bulk order of it. So I would have enough for this. And then also for chicken, oh, how did I skip over one day right there? Anyways, a chicken, I would have chicken Alfredo, chicken tacos, and I think that's where my other chicken went. And for somehow I just skipped over it. So we'll put it here. I just don't know what chicken something we'll make there. And I'll probably get about 3 meals out of each thing, since everything comes in about 10 pounds of everything that we have, except for like steaks and all that kind of stuff. So, so that's that. Now that my issue is our breakfast and lunch, because my husband is not a big structure person, does not want, bagels on Monday, pancakes on Tuesday, that kind of thing. But I definitely want to make sure that I'm budgeting in a way that, makes it the easiest. And so that my kids aren't eating cereal every day and just eating cereal and more cereal and more cereal. So I have to go through and kind of figure that out. If you have any tips on that, definitely let me know in below. I will pretty much take any advice, because I've just never had to meal prep for breakfast and lunch and dinner. So that's a lot of meals to prep for in a whole month. What is that? 30 times 3? That's a lot of meals. So I'm going to go through, and I think I'm going to actually just make some notes over here on breakfast that we could have. A lot of times I will make also a big batch of like an egg skillet that has eggs and sausage and potatoes and cheese and everything. And that will last us a few days. My son really likes those. I've been making those for his breakfast when he goes to school anyways. But yeah, so let's go through and try and do a few of those. And then lunch, I think lunches are just gonna be a free-for-all, I think, at this point. I don't think I'm gonna schedule out too many of the lunches, and just gonna have a few things on hand, and we'll see how the month goes. Here we go. Maybe we'll just make a mock, and though we won't probably stick to it, it will at least give me breakfast for 7 days. And then I can kind of go off that. That's what I'll do. So yeah, so both of my kids love bagels. So we'll just have bagels and cream cheese. Then like French toast sticks. And then we can have a day where we make pancakes and make leftover pancakes. And regardless if this is pancakes or French toast, we could do both. Just so that I know to get a big box of pancake mix. They can just have a day of cereal. That is fine. I'm not obviously against it. Just not eating 5 bowls of cereal a day. We can do like eggs. I'm going to put eggs bowl. I don't know what I mean by that. I'm going to put, this is actually French toast sticks, because I buy these. We don't make them, though we could make them. Talked about that. Oh, oatmeal. Just do it like a leftover breakfast too, honestly, because we'll have leftover pancakes. So okay, so I think that's what we'll kind of do for breakfast. That will work. And then I don't think that we're going to do lunches. I will just get a few things for lunches that the kids can eat. My kids are pretty good at about eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and grilled cheese and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to get crazy on that stuff. So, okay, so just like the last one, I'm going to show you guys how pretty easy it is to make a grocery list off of this. It's going to be extra easy for me this month. As you can see, I don't even have to count up meat or anything. Every single meat on here is already accounted for. Because that's what we have already. So it will pretty much go through, and for like tacos, I need taco seasoning, and we have tacos 3 times that month. So I will need 9 packs of taco seasoning. And then shells. We have so much cheese, we don't need that, and lettuce and tomato. Burgers, we won't need anything. We have buns, we will have bacon, we have cheese, we have everything for burgers. So move past that. I had to figure out what chicken thing we're eating there. Spaghetti, I think I'm actually, no, you know what, I have noodles. So spaghetti sauce will be the only thing here. And I'll need 2 of them. I think lasagna doesn't need spaghetti sauce. I'll have to look up that recipe actually, because I don't know exactly. Chicken Alfredo sauce. Steaks, we won't need anything other than sides, but we have sides. Chicken tacos, we'll just need more shells. And I'm gonna put soft and hard shells. Oops. Recycling. Pork tenderloin, we have pepper steak. I gotta look up the recipe for that, but I do know I will need peppers. And I believe I'll need some stuff for the sauce. I'm not sure about that. Salmon, we won't need anything. Lemon pepper tenders, we won't need anything. Chicken fajitas, we will need more peppers and shells and fajita seasoning. Oh goodness. Ribs, we won't need anything. We're good. Tacos I already took care of. Beef stroganoff, I already have sour cream. I have the noodles. I should have everything. Oh, beef. I will need beef. Beef broth. Couldn't think of the word. Beef broth. Chicken roll-ups, I will need crescents. I have crescents. I will need cream cheese. I have cream cheese. And ranch. I have it all. Perfect. Done. Beef tips. I will need brown gravy. And I think we have that actually now too, don't we? Brown gravy. I'll have to look up that one, but that's... Lasagna is the one that I will have to look up after I get off of here. But we need lasagna noodles. And like tomato paste. But like I said, I gotta look that up. There's a couple different things that I need for that one, and I'm not sure off the top of my head. Chicken and noodles, we have everything for that. I have the frozen noodles, all that kind of stuff. We will probably need chips for nachos. Chicken cordon bleu, we will need like pieces of ham. That is one thing that we probably won't have. I know we have a huge ham, but I'm not gonna cook up the huge ham for some chicken cordon bleu. So ham pieces, chunks. So there's a mini version of my, at least for my dinners, of what we will need. Then I will go through all of our breakfast, and then I will put some stuff on here for lunch. And that is my grocery list for the month of April. And hopefully I can come back and let you guys know like how much I spent for the whole month of April. I'm hoping it's not more than $150 for the whole month. Think I can do it? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. We will need like Kool-Aid and drinks and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Definitely let me know if you have any questions or comments down in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.